Well, now you know the secret out that you're not cooking yourself. That other people cooking for you.
No, he only cooking rice. And I don't know how to cook rice.
Why you can't cook rice?
I don't know.
Ain't it just boiling?
Nah, baby.
Yeah, I have cooked rice now, and I don't
Did it
even
come out
cook.
mushy?
No, it came out good.
No, rice you have to measure. He don't measure, but with 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water. So that's how I was taught to make rice at the blind school.
All right, guys. It's your girl Kadlac. I'm waiting on him to finish this
I had to
intro.
concentrate. I don't want to make no mess. What up, y'all? This your boy Mighty Mac.
And it's your girl Kadlac.
Sorry. And together with the
Cousins in crime.
And the boy Kadlac.
Oh, and the boy Kadlac. We got a little guest. Yeah, he the boy Kadlac.
All right, y'all. So y'all probably catching me. I wanted to get the full making of the dinner, but unfortunately, time was cutting close. My editing team kind of showed up a little late. So unfortunately, all you guys is gonna see is the process of it. My chicken is already in, but it's wrapped up, so you can't see that. Right here we have peaches. I'm making peaches and dumplings. Instead of peach cobbler, that takes too long. Like I said, time is cutting close.
What's the difference?
So peaches and dumplings is just, you smell it, you just smell it, right?
Kadlac
It's
chicken.
It ain't done yet. You want the raw chicken, you're gonna get something else. But peaches and dumplings is just peaches, and I did it the cheap way. I got some croissants over there, the crescents, like the dough, and I'm gonna just rip the dough and put it in. And I already seasoned my peaches. I got the butter. I put brown sugar in it, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla extract, and then I'm gonna put the dumplings in. The beach cobbler is made the same exact way, but no dumplings, and then the crust goes on the bottom and the top to actually make form and hold it together. So that's the difference. Peaches and dumplings just made on stove top. You can make it if you want, but it's the quick way of peach cobbler. Over here I have yellow rice. I didn't put that on because I don't know how to cook rice, so my fiance did that. And I'm putting my green beans on now. My green beans are gonna be in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn those on. Oh, my air fryer is in the way. Put my green beans on and let that cook for a second. And then, okay, I heard it crank up, y'all. So after my green beans is gonna be done cooking, I just watch it work. Okay, y'all, but when we came today, let's go and get into why we came today. I just want to show y'all what I was doing while I was preparing this dinner in the movie.
Yeah, because we ain't did no,
you
know, he is the blind chef, but we ain't did no cooking videos in a little minute.
Right.
So we try to combine them together.
So tonight episode that we finna get in on our show tonight, Conversations with Lack and Mac. Conversations with Mac and Lack. Oh, I did say that. I thought I said Conversations with Lack and Mac. I did.
Oh, you don't want to put my name first. You want to make sure. You want to make sure yours go first.
Let me rephrase that, y'all. But no, I'm just joking. But so tonight we're gonna get into it. We coming at y'all with another review for BET the Encore. The BET Presents the Encore episode 8. And this episode was kind of
and just let y'all know, I did binge watch the whole season because
did you watch episode 8?
No, I didn't get the last one.
Yeah.
But I was behind in the episode.
Y'all follow me real quick. I'm sorry to cut Kadlac off, but follow me real quick. It's getting hot in this kitchen, and let's go to our little area. All right, y'all. So now that we all set up, so let's go and get into this episode. It was episode 8, and I think it was called Misdirection, if I'm not mistaken. But this episode really irritated me to the max. It pissed me off, and I'm not gonna lie. I really thought Nivea was going to come back. I thought she was just gonna pop up and surprise us. Like, I just went to the hotel for a few days because you bitches was getting on my nerves. But she didn't come back, and I'm very disappointed. And not only did Nivea left, Irish and Lamesha left. And I was just like, at this point, this group,
that they was gonna move.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna leave. I knew they were gonna leave because the last week episode they said they begged baby for y'all to beg fucking No Singing Kiely to come up in here and save y'all hoes. Somebody had to go home. But they left, and what kind of irritated me, like I said, I give y'all my highlights and the parts that I felt was important. I know you guys be like, why do I always do that? I give y'all the parts that I remember because it just stuck out to me. And what stuck out to me was, so they got into it. So it starts with them talking about, I guess, Nivea was a strong, she was strong in the house and they really needed her. And they said she's going to regret, the twins was like, she's going to regret that decision because Pam and the twins is talking. And the twins start off with like, are we running everybody out the house? Is it us? Yes, bitch, it's y'all. Like, everybody done left the fucking house because of y'all two. They tired of y'all shit. First it was Aubrey. Aubrey left because she was dealing with the twins. She was tired of that shit. Nivea left because she was tired of the twins. Then Cosign left because they were tired of the twins, even though he came back. But then Irish and Misha left because they were tired of the twins. So it was just, it's y'all. And Fallon was like, well, I'm not going to put that on myself because I don't think that they left because of us. They did. It was y'all. Just own it and move on from it. It was y'all. So you see, they get into it with Irish and Lamesha. Baby, and Lamesha was like, I'll beat both of you hoes up. I'm finna knock y'all wigs off. So apparently the twins' wigs must be a mess. I don't know because they keep talking about their wigs, and she was like, I'll knock both of y'all wigs off, and she said, I'll handle the both of y'all. So Felicia was like, well, why is you can't use a grown woman and you should know how to talk without physical violence. But at this point, people are sick of your shit. They're tired of it. They're tired of always fighting with you. You got so much fucking mouth, but then when she popped the fuck off, you had nothing to say. You were scared. You was like, well, it shouldn't have to get to that. Granted, it shouldn't have to get to that because y'all two old grown ass women and y'all should know how to talk. But I told y'all in the beginning, leave fucking Lamesha alone because she looked like she flipped fucking braids under her tongue. And y'all still be fucking with her. But let's keep going. So Carlos brings Irish and Lamesha in the room, and he tells them, he understands the decision. If they feel unsafe or anything like that, then, he don't mind them leaving and going home. Because Lamesha was like, she had to leave because at this point, it was just becoming too much. She felt that she either was going to leave here with an assault record or, she was going to fuck somebody up. So it was just time for her to go. But what I didn't like is that the fact that because Lamesha left, Irish left. And Irish was like, I stand on my own. That was what made me upset with Irish, is that Irish kept saying she wanted to be independent. She wanted to show the world what she had to do. She could have stayed. Granted, I know that her sister was gone and she probably would have felt alone. But Shamari and Pam pretty much were neutral. And I think Shamari and Pam would have made it very comfortable for Irish if she wanted to stay. Because once again, Lamesha, back in the day in 702, Lamesha did have solo parts in 702. Irish had none. She never sung on not one lead. And at least, even if you only had one or two bars, at this point, if your sister would have left, Nivea left, they would have had to have given her more parts on the song, but she just was like, she didn't want to do it without her sister, so they both left. It was bittersweet because I think they were ready to fuck them girls up, and they was just like, it's just time. But bitch, she called them hoes, she said the Cheerio twins, the Cheerio twins, bitch. Irish had me rolling when she said that. She threw that motherfucking shade real sweet and petite. But after they leave, Lamesha comes and Irish comes, and they are trying to say their final goodbyes to Pam, and they're crying. Everybody's crying. They're like, we don't want you to leave. And then Irish and Misha turns to the twins and says, bye. Bitch, I wouldn't have said bye to them hoes. Bitch, I would have knocked that whole wig off just like I said I was going to. I would have knocked that bitch wig off. But in the end, Felicia was like, I didn't want y'all to leave like this. Bitch, you happy they gone. Stop lying. She was like, I didn't want y'all to leave like this. We may not have seen eye to eye, but I didn't want it to go like this. And I wanted y'all to stay to the end, but, I understand what y'all got to do. And the twins and the 702 girls was like, we do love y'all. And bitch, love, y'all done draw these hoes crazy since day one. They're leaving because of y'all. So how could you love them and you didn't want them to leave? You're glad they're leaving. And Kiely Kiely was trying to throw shade like, bitch, I know you glad they're leaving. They wasn't, worth nothing anyway. But I don't see why Kiely got so much fucking mouth like she fucking Beyonce. Bitch, you can barely hold a tune yourself. And for you to steady try to come at them, personally, I think all three of them were weak. Lamesha, Irish, and Kiely. I don't think that none of them are strong singers. But if I had to choose between the three, I would have chose Lamesha voice over Irish and Kiely. So y'all hear my voice going up a different octave, y'all? I don't know what's going on. Y'all hear that? But excuse me. But after the twins, after Lamesha and Irish goes home, like I said, it really upset me that Irish left because she was like, she didn't want to do it without her sister. But like I said, if you're really trying to be independent and you want to break away from that 702, I felt she should have stayed and continued on. But she didn't, so easy peasy. So they move on and the twins approach Kiely and said, we know you don't want to do it, but we really think that, it'll benefit if you join the group. We need a fifth member. Granted, they did say Kiely can dance. They not once that bitch can sing, but they all said she could dance.
But
and
she was supposed to be in the group from the beginning. What do you mean joining the group?
She was a creative director.
She was never the creative director. Didn't she have parts singing on them songs?
I don't know. I remember when she was in that studio and she brought her voice down by 10 octaves, but that's all I remember her doing. But they asked her to be in the group. They really need her. And she was like, the pressure. I really don't want to do it, but I see what's going on. And it's like, I want to help, but I don't want to be in the group. So Kiely going back and forth in her mind, like, they done made her feel like, bitch, we need you like you Beyonce, and we need your ass. Yeah. So Cosign comes in, and now they have to deliver the news that Irish and Misha and Nivea has left. Because 3 girls have left in their time span of 24 hours. So they lost 3 members in less than 24 hours. So now they have to tell Aaliyah, which is the choreographer, and Cosign, which is the producer, that 3 girls have left, and now we have to recut their tracks, and we only have 5 days to do this. So Cosign, at this point, I feel Cosign. He has done everything he could to make amends. And the twins, I feel like they're doing everything like that Misha. Cosign is doing to them what they did to Misha. Everything that the twins would say, Lamesha would take personal because of all the attacks that has been going on. So everything Cosign say, Felicia is just, one of the twins is just taking it in a negative way in her mind because she says that she's a producer and she just wants the same respect as a male. And he's like, I've apologized. I've sent y'all give bags. I don't know what else you want me to do. She said, I just want the same respect that you would give a man. And he was like, I don't know what else to do to get you to feel that we're equal. We're teammates. We're team players. So they make up or whatever in the studio and they move on from that. So, but before they moved on, I guess Cosign made a comment, was like, Pam gospel song. She was up in there singing that gospel song. What was that part Aubrey had? What was that part she was sounding a mess on last time? That how'd that go? It was
the words were. When she was supposed to be belting.
Yeah, what was she saying, child? Y'all try to remember what she said when she was like, I can't remember what the fuck she said, y'all. But Pam was doing that part up in that studio. And Pam said, I like the original version. I guess Felicia version and his version. She liked the original version. I guess that was the version that either Felicia version is the one that Pam liked. She didn't like Cosign version. So he was like, well, yeah, that's what happens when you get the demo version and the original. You got to meet in a sweet spot in the middle. So Felicia was like, oh, he called my record a demo. That's so disrespectful. Like, I'm like, girl, at this point, y'all have literally got into it with everybody except Shamari. Y'all have went off on Kiely, Aubrey, the twins, Nivea, Pam, Cosign, Elijah. Bitch, at this point, only one who left is Shamari and the producers. Like, every episode is them going off on somebody. So they finally made up with Cosign. Fallon talking shit in the confessional, like, you know, they just need to talk, co-sign and Felicia, and they did, and they made up, and they moved on from it. So after they moved on from it, you know, I guess Cedar comes up, and Cedar like, bitch, what is going on? Y'all done lost all these fucking members. And now I do kind of see, I think Carlos kind of knew what the fuck was going on, because Shamari said something in her interview, and not her interview, but her confessional, and she said, Cedar brought up a point where she said, all of y'all are not going to make it to the end. So it kind of throws like what you said, like, did they know in the beginning that they all wasn't going to make it? Like, that's why he started with 9, so he could weed out the people who gonna stay until he get a reasonable sized group. Because 9 women were way too much for a group. Everybody gonna sing A, the next person gonna say B, the next person gonna say C, because that's all they could have done. Like with all them girls, it's impossible. But what's crazy is not being funny, but Aubrey, Lamesha, and Irish. It's so funny how they all say, well, they were the weakest ones vocally and this and that. They needed vocal lessons. But when they left, now they all saying, well, they were a major part of the group. So, bitch, which one is it? Are they a major key to this group? Or, you know, if somebody can't sing and y'all keep saying they're the weakest link, it shouldn't be no problem with replacing them vocals. Period. I'm not going to draw right there. But it shouldn't be no problem replacing those vocals. So, moving on. Yeah, Cedar asks them what happened, and they tell her, you know, we lost Nivea, we lost Irish and Lamesha. Cedar ain't give a fuck. She like, bitch, get that shit together. I'm finna send y'all to a stylist because y'all got a show coming up. So they go to the stylist, and the stylist shaded Pam like a bitch, y'all, under that bus. He was like, you know, I know you holy, so you want your long sleeves and your turtleneck. Pam said, bitch. Then say, bitch, I want something fly, fucking turtleneck. Like, oh my God, y'all. That was so crazy. Like, he was dead ass wrong for that. Somebody, he was gonna give Pam a turtleneck. Pam said, bitch, I want to be dressed. Like, I want to look nice up there. You know, I want all my stud family to understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Yeah, so I want my family to understand where I'm coming from. And then I guess they had, Kiely wasn't getting dressed because Kiely not, like I said, Kiely not a part of the group. So they're trying to get the vision of the group. Bitch, they said Shamari had on her black leather and silver chains, bitch. And they said the twins was back there like looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with they red and black on. And the twins made a comment. It was like Shamari over here looking like Beyonce and we over here looking like her background singer. And I was like, oh, like the shade. So they wasn't, the outfits was just not coming together. And then you hear Kiely on the phone talking
to... It's the same stylist that's dressing them all. Mm-hmm. So why the stylist is not making them?
Because he tried to give each individual, Kiely and the stylist tried to give each individual their own thing.
But not when you're in a group.
They wanted, that's what they wanted together. The twins matched.
Child never, they always, now they did give Beyonce the best looking outfit, but it was still always, they all like similar, you know, were dressed.
Well, the twins had red and black and Shamari had black and silver. I don't know what the fuck Pam had on though. Pam had that turtleneck on, I'm guessing. I don't know. But the twins are like, this is just falling apart. It's not coming together. So you hear Kiely's husband saying, you know, you don't have to join a group. You've been fighting that since day one. You don't want to do it. Don't do it. You know, that's not what you want. You didn't go there to join the group. So he's just giving her, she was like, I don't know what to do. Like, girl, you got one fucking performance, bitch. Do that shit and call it a day. Because at this point, and they're all saying, Kiely is a dope dancer. Like, she probably can't sing, but she can really dance. And Shamari was like, I was a fan of her since the Cheetah Girls. And I was like, oh, so you're like her 3LW? Like, I don't know, but
I used to love 3LW.
But that is like pretty much what happens on episode 8. But I did catch some tea. And, you know, the clips, and they were like, well, what's coming on the next episode? And one of the twins was like, you know, this is too much. We taking girls off and putting them back on. So I think somebody may come back. I don't know who, but hopefully it's Nivea. But I think somebody may come back because, honestly, without Nivea and Lamesha, that show is just boring. It's not even entertaining without them because Shamari don't do shit. Pam is praying 24/7. The twins at this point ain't got nobody else to argue with because the only one who was gonna get them a run for their money is Lamesha, Irish, and Nivea and Aubrey. But now they're gone, so it's nobody else they can possibly get into it with unless they gonna switch on Kiely. Hell, I don't know. But we got one more episode, and it comes on.
They could turn against each other, and they can get mad.
They've already done that.
Oh.
Yeah, they done that already. They got to do with each other. But we got one more episode, y'all, and hopefully it's a reunion, and they bring all the girls back, and they could like squash the drama.
Oh, so the performance is supposed to be at the end of this next one.
Yep, it was one last episode. Yeah. But y'all, that kind of wraps up season 1, episode 8 of the Encore. Like I said, the name of that was called Misconnections. Bitch, they fuck misconnections. They got misdirections because all that shit is just it's too much arguing big for them to all be fucking over 30 and for them to be bitching and complaining like that. And Ashley, this girl, I've seen her, Ashley Miller pointed something out too. Y'all follow her and check her page out. She pointed out, and she was like, the twins kind of X'd everybody out in the beginning and then wonder why nobody fucked with them because she did say they aged Pam out. They aged Lamesha and Irish out. And then, they thought that they were the only ones in the house that can sing. So it did come to that, but hopefully, they turn it around.
God told Pam to be there, so Pam gonna be there.
I think God holding Pam from snapping on them hoes. Because Pam got up and gave Lamesha and Irish a hug. And she didn't feel no type of way, with her family. So, she likes that. I mean, not likes that. I'm sorry. I don't mean like it like that, like in the hug. But, she like I feel like Pam, it ain't got, y'all jokes aside, it ain't got nothing to do with her being a stud. I just think she don't like her personal space being invaded unless she really know you. I'm like that too. I don't like people touching me unless I really know you. I feel uncomfortable when someone, they laugh and they be like, oh, no. I don't like that. Don't touch me. Like, I do not like that. And it's not a gay thing. It's not a black thing. I just don't like when people touch me. Unless I know you and I feel comfortable with you. But other than that, don't touch me. And that's why I feel where Pam is coming from. But people try to make it into a gay thing that she don't want nobody touching her because she gay. Even though she did come out and say that, y'all. She said, I ain't with that gay shit, Aubrey. Don't fucking touch me like that. But I think it was a better way for her to explain that versus making it a gay thing because she turned that into something.
Aubrey was not touching her. She was rubbing up on her leg.
Whatever she was doing, she didn't have to make it a gay thing. She should have just said, I don't like people invading my privacy. And that's all it would have been. But we didn't know she was a stud until she came out and said that. Well, I knew prior because I followed them. I've seen, the little videos on YouTube where people say what happened to the group total when it was outed that she was a stud, y'all. So but let me do something for y'all real quick because this is a treat, like a little bonus at the end. But yeah, like I said, that recapped season 1, episode 8. But I want to go and get this out as well with the job. I know it doesn't have nothing to do with this, and I just don't want to do 2 separate videos. But y'all, I did make a post that I was leaving my job. It was only because I don't work there anymore, so I can freely speak. I'm not going to give y'all the company name, so, for safety purposes or security purposes, I'm going to just say Ace. Me and Ace had to part ways just because it was a lack of education when it came to the disability, and I had to explain the difference between someone who is disabled and the disability thing, because they think just because we're all disabled that our disability is the same. It's many disabilities out there. Everybody is under the umbrella of disabled, but that disability is okay, he ain't not stirring it. That disability is something different, and unfortunately my disability couldn't be accommodated the way that I needed it to, and there's no ill feelings towards that company. We left on good terms. I have a rehired status. I have a positive rehired status, so it's nothing ill-mannered towards them. I know people was asking me why I didn't sue, and it was just because they didn't do anything intentional to me. It wasn't that they were saying, oh, you blind fool, or this and that, or, playing on my emotions when it comes to being blind. It was just, it just didn't work. That's it. It just didn't work, and we parted ways. But hopefully this company that I'm going to now, I can't really tell y'all too much about it until I actually get the position and I'm in the role, and then I'll make a video of what's going on now and where I'm at now. But I just wanted to clear that up, y'all, because I ain't gonna do no singing videos this time. My throat is just not where it needs to be at right now. So, Kadlac, you got anything coming up that you want to tell them before we get out of here?
Nothing but, I guess I'm pulling an all-nighter painting because tomorrow's my mom's birthday. So I wanted to finish up that picture that I started a whole year ago of painting her. And I'm going to try to have it done for her birthday tomorrow. Rest in peace, Mom.
What you doing? What y'all doing?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Y'all usually go out to eat or something?
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
So. All right, y'all. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all comment. If y'all want us to do any content, like I said, I'm gonna start trying to do more shows and more movies, reviews and things like that, because it seems like that's making moves on YouTube. So I'm probably gonna go that route. So if y'all see less videos of my singing and cooking and stuff, it's only because I'm trying to build my channel, but I don't mind giving y'all a video here and there. So just request it and I'll do what I can, okay? So.
Oh, you better get that cooking out the way because the doctor done put me on a cleanse starting Monday. So I won't be able to eat hardly anything.
A cleanse for what? You gotta do a colonoscopy?
No. For my, he's saying that I can probably heal better, the chiropractor, if I cleanse first. His chiropractic might work a little.
All right, y'all. Deuces to you. Give y'all a little something.
Make sure Juju ain't tear everything down.
What was that song? Cheers to you. And that's
well, we could get, who hears that? He's me, because he whispering in my ear. What?
I want to like.
What?
Like the movie theater.
Oh, ouch. We're not going to no movie theater, Bookie.
I like that.
Oh, okay. Well, one day we'll do
where's
that.
the ring light?
Right here. You sitting on the couch, I think. Juju.
Is this the light?
No, that's the TV.
Yep.
I don't have the ring light on.
Oh, okay. Well, come on.
It's
All right,
just,
y'all.
Wait. It's not set up. It's
You have
just
to set it up.
it's just holding the. I mean, it's not. I don't have it on
Is
you.
this TV on?
I need it to flip around.
No, that's all.
Okay, you gotta be quiet, Juju. All right, go ahead.
All right, y'all. So now that we all set up, so let's go and get into this episode. It was episode 8.